Ready? All right. Hey, my name is Patrick Godis, and today I'll be talking about the Mercedes-Benz and how they compete in the luxury car industry. And I'll be going over their strategy and basically after I go over the strategy, just kind of give my own recommendations that I've listed out after doing all the research and seeing how it kind of goes in this business. So, yeah, let's get this show on the road. Yeah. All right. So Mercedes-Benz is really well known. We It's been here for like a pretty long time, longer than I've been alive probably. And yeah, it's pretty well known for their innovation and prestige, and basically they're really like high tech looking cars, good looking cars that cost a lot of money. Moolah. And basically they also have like a slogan that is they're the best or nothing. How I see it, how that slogan is, it's basically, oh, we are better than everybody else. Like everybody else, like any car industry, they don't top us. They don't top us. Okay. So now the industry as a like car industry as a whole, when it comes to luxury cars, it's it's very much growing. I'd say growing than what it used to be back then, or kind of, well, when I was still growing up, it didn't wasn't much luxury cars growing as much. I mean, they were there, but not as much as they are today. Like people are now like, well, consumers are very much on high demand for premium looking vehicles, especially when it comes, especially since the income comes up. Like these cars aren't just for getting around anymore. They like they want that they want that car because they want to look good riding in it. I want one a good looking car too. Not gonna hold you, but at the same time, as these cars are getting high in demand, there's also obviously, as anything else, there's going to be competition between other car companies that have similar type of cars as well. So yeah, with with the trends, it's more so with the electric vehicles, since you know they're kind of more people are kind of trying to care for the environment, and the governments are pushing for cleaner cars. And also it's becoming more digital because as the years go on, our technology is gonna also evolve too. So just like how we got AI, we're also gonna have high tech cars now. So yeah, everything's coming more digital, and people are just researching and even like buying cars online, which Loki has been a trend for like a good minute anyway. But usually back then you would just um, go up to the car dealership and ask about the car. So yeah, there's that. So now with marketing, the markets, they split up things based off like income, their lifestyle, and overall their preference. Like luxury buyers are usually like high income, and they care a lot about like status. Cause I mean, hey, if they got a lot of money, that means their stats gonna be big too. Like they gonna care for that. So and then there's also like a split between like people who want gas cars and people who want electric cars. And Mercedes is they mainly focus on the high end group, which is I think the electric cars. personally, I would want a gas car, although the gas prices are high. Low key, I feel like an electric car might be a little bit more expensive in terms of, like, say something messes up and then boom, that's a lot of money. I mean, it's gonna be a lot of money anyway if it was a gas car too, but I feel like it might be a little bit more cheaper. That personally, that's what I'd say, but you know, that's, like I said, preference. Now, target market. The Mercedes are targeting people like professionals and executives because they look good, so they want a good looking car to kind of basically show, oh, they're the big up. They're up there when it comes to stuff. And yeah, like these are customers that they want quality, comfort, and just how the brand makes them look, like how they look, how the brand makes it look good, because they look good. So Mercedes, they basically focus on both the practical and the image. Now, the competitors: BMW, Audi, and Lexus. These are also, they also have luxury cars that people have interest in. So if people also got interest in these cars, that means Mercedes got to step up their game so they can still be a top tier competitor. Because these are also good. These are also good looking cars too. Good brands, are well known brands. So they they gotta keep up in their game so they can stay up there and possibly still either surpass all three or keep being on the top. Now, positioning wise, Mercedes is like a premium brand. Like when people think of Mercedes, they usually like think of success. Like they're like everything is good in life and they have everything. Good look, good money, good house, and good looking car. That's what you gonna think of when you see a person in a Mercedes, because that's basically what the company is trying to show, basically put out there. This is a good brand for people with success. Now, and also what makes them different from the other companies is their technology. They have more safety features and also their long history as a brand in general. They also have things like their MBUX system, and which adds like a lot of tech to the car, and plus they're like moving into electric vehicles, as I said, which also you know move. Dang, hold on, messed up. Scratch, reverse. Basically, what I was saying was, since they're moving into like electric, vehicles, they have more, different models. There we go, the models. That's what I was going to talk about. Like the EQ models, basically. That's what I mean. All right. Now that I got over basically the Mercedes as a whole, now here comes my recommendations for the company for what they can do to continue their success. So, my first recommendation is about their EV expansion. Basically, they should keep expanding their electric vehicles. The industry is clearly moving that direction anyway, so they should still keep doing that so they can stay competitive. Like I said before, when I list their competitors, so they can still be ahead of the game. My second recommendation is their pricing. Now, obviously, cars are now getting more expensive. especially with what's going on in the world. But I feel like, and this can also be for any car company as well. But I'm talking about Mercedes Benz, I feel like they should be more, you know, flexible or more, what's the word? Uh, well, we're just gonna say flexible. Oh no, flexible and considerate when it comes to their pricing. That's especially when it comes to young buyers like myself. I'm still trying to get a car. I still just like saving money for a car, and they're like in the thousands. But I feel like they should be more, you know, flexible and considerate. That way, they have more buyers, especially young people that are just now not only getting their license but now they have like the money for a car. They should be able. I feel like it should be a little bit, you know, more lenient or flexible since you know more customers equals more money, especially if they're young. Because yeah, I already repeated that multiple times. Okay, my third one is how there's basically the digital sales. They should also improve their online sales since a lot of people will want to do everything online instead of just going up to the dealership, which they're probably still gonna do anyway. But they'd rather, you know, do it since we have the technology to do that now. We can just order it on the comfort of our home and stuff. But yeah, it would make things more easier for, if they did like more sales stuff, you know, more more easy to buy stuff on there. Now, also, fourth recommendation, how they promote their stuff. Now, continuing to bring up technology, since we're in the age of social media, they can use more, you know, social media tactics to promote their stuff. Because, like I said, back to the other recommendation with pricing, how I brought up younger buyers, since a lot more young people like myself, are on social media. They should use more social media apps. Like for instance, on that graph right there, uh, they should use like Instagram. Oh, Instagram and TikTok are the main ones they could use, or they should use. And also, they should probably team up with like more influencers, since with like a well-known influencer could pop, raise up their sales, raise up their stuff. My last recommendation, I feel like they should promote their sustainability efforts more. They are technically, like I said, already working on I keep saying social media, my fault. They're already working on electric cars, but they should make them a little bit more, you know, environment friendly, or at least make it seem environment friendly to people, while also letting them do their own thing for their car. So that way it's a more comfortable experience and makes them not regret buying the car. Is what That's basically what I say. But and all the Mercedes Benz is a pretty good car business. They understand their customers. They deliver high quality products, and if they keep adapting to like trends like electric vehicles and digital changes, still, obviously, I feel like they will keep their status and improve it more. Probably BMW and other cars, they're not going to be able to compete. Who knows? That's only for the future to tell. But that is it for my presentation. These are the references I use for it. Um, Basically, Mercedes-Benz annual report, and yeah. But yeah, that's my presentation. Thank you for listening, and I wish you a very good day. Thank you for watching or listening. Bye bye.